have anything to save. But they manage to save 30 pesos a day. 30 pesos a day is 1,000 pesos a month. If you're richer, 30 pesos a day, 1,000 pesos a month. Working for 30 years, you would have put aside 360,000. Learning how to invest, that small amount, in a mutual fund earning 10% per year, will give you 2.1 million pesos. The average pension of a Filipino worker nationwide, after working for 30 years, is 300,000 pesos. 300,000 pesos. Malaki pa yung 360,000, you just put it under your pillow, putting aside 30 pesos a day every month for 360 months. Assuming it doesn't get stolen, you will have 360,000. But the average Filipino expects only to get, by law, 300,000 pesos after working for 360 months. Can you imagine that? If we had put that money and earning at 10% per year, it would have grown to 2.1 million at 10% per year. But you guys are a lot smarter. You can average maybe anywhere top 20%. Assuming you average a return of 20% per year, it's 15.7 million. The same amount of money, the same amount of time. Except that now you're smarter, you know where you put the money in a more productive venue. Is there a guarantee? None. But what we guarantee is simple. You don't save, you get zero. That is guaranteed. But will you make 15 million, 20 million, or 15, or 7, or 2? No guarantee. But more likely, maybe in the vicinity of 5 to 7 million. You look at the history of mutual funds in the last 10 years. The average is the lowest of 12, a high of 20%. Even if we hit only 15%, you're there at 7 million after 30 years, after putting out 360,000 pesos. While you are working. While you are working. Warren Buffett says, never depend on a single source of income. Never depend on a single source of income. You're young, you will learn new things. Some of you will even have sidelines, put up businesses, or maybe set up your own businesses later on. You know, the likes of Jollibee, the likes of, what's that, Maginasal. They are the exception. Good role model, but they are the exception. That doesn't happen to more than 0.1% of the population. So we have to go on the high average. The mindset of investing must be fundamentally based on expecting a high average. I will say it again, a high average, not the peak, not the max. Nobody gets the max. We only know what is the max after it happens, not before. So what you should do is PT&T, purpose, time, and target. How much do you want? When do you need it? And why? Then you work backwards, then you know your hurdle rate could be 10%, 12%, 15%, depending on your age. And more importantly, this question. What will determine your future wealth is not so much your investment, but is how much you put in as investment. Your input. Don't expect to be wealthy by investing if you do not invest enough. It has to come from something, not magic. Nobody can just make money. Sabi nga nila, 5 ways to get money. Inherited. Very bad. Very few. Marry it. Pakasalan nyo. Ang daming natatansuho dyan. They end up marrying, they think, rich family, yung pala. Indebted family. Pangatlo, winning. Lotto, casino. Impossible. Steal it. Some people do. But those who steal, they spend it as fast as they steal it. I don't recommend it. May huli pa yan. The fifth, do it. Do it. is within your reach. The thing is, you have to start now. And what, aside from everything else, I just want to leave a few messages so that I could answer questions. Two very clear messages. One is, it's your choice. It's your choice. You have to do it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to live a good life. You want bara-bara lang, which majority of Filipinos think that way. But if you're determined to make a difference, build a life that is comfortable for you, your family, your children, the choice is yours. The time is now. And in doing that, do not be afraid to fail. Do not be afraid to fail. Failure is part of success. You know, you double your rate of failure, you quadruple your rate of success. But it doesn't mean that you pray to God, God, please make me fail, so that I will quadruple my success. No, it just means that do not be afraid. If it fails, you fail. It's just an event, it's not you. Learn from it and go forward. The second is, when investing, do not lose your money. The 5 magic words of a successful investor. Can anyone guess? What are the 5 magic words before you invest? I'll share it with you. How much can I lose? Those are the 5 magic words. How much can I lose? That's from an author. That's an experienced investor. Warren Buffett says that in many ways, but still the same meaning. How much can I lose? Once you address that question, and you're prepared to say, okay, how much can I lose? It's like I could lose everything. The next question is, are you willing to do it? And some people are. Di ba Pilipino? Patay kung patay. And then macho Filipino. The same guy I saw in Bengco. What's that radio TV program? Deal or no deal? Wala na ngayon yun, di ba? Meron pa ba? Deal or no deal? The first time I was watching this program, I happened to tune in. Nandun na yung young guy with his family, his wife, and his parents, and his barkada. 1 million ang choice. Yung attaché case, 1 million. Or 150 pesos. Inoperan siya ni Chris Aquino. 550,000. It's yours. Deal or no deal? What will you do? 50-50, di ba? Statistics. Panalo ka na, 550,000. But you see his barkada. Colayco, go. Yung asawa and the family, deal. Tinitignan ko yung mukha. Kako no deal ito. Typical Filipino. Macho. Macho. So no deal. He got 150. I don't know if he's still married. The chances are hindi na. Imagine you attended from zero, you're offered 550,000 and you refuse it. Because he didn't ask the question, how much can I lose? The question should have given him the answer, 550,000, mawawala. If the question was phrased that way, would he have taken that risk? Probably not. So suffice it to say, I'd like to end with just those 2 messages. Start now, do it slowly, and don't forget, accept the fundamentals, and ask the question to the one beside you every morning. Sweetheart, you should be richer today than yesterday, even if it's by just 30 pesos. Even if it's just 5 pesos, you have to be richer today compared to yesterday. That's the mindset you should have. And when you start investing, ask those 5 magic words. How much can I lose? We have a new normal in the Philippines. New normal in the Philippines is no longer the same as 10 years ago. GDP is up, balance of payments up, low prices in oil. Everything is going up. New technology, you're leading it. You're among the leaders in that industry. It's not going to collapse. It's going to continue to grow. My question is, will you be left out by the train? Magpapaiwan ba kayo sa train? The choice is yours. The time is now. Good morning, and I'm willing to entertain questions.